and welcome back to 4th of July invitation card help file. This is chapter 2, editing the file in Adobe Illustrator. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to edit fonts and how to change colors within the Illustrator and within the template, so you can customize it for your own needs and purposes. First and foremost, let's open up Adobe Illustrator. For the purposes of this tutorial, I'll be working in Illustrator CS5. This template is optimized for versions CS5 and above. So if you have a version like CS4 or CS3, I don't recommend purchasing this template. Once we have Illustrator open, let's open the template file. We can do that in two different ways. We can go to File, Open, or if you're working in Windows like I do, simply drag and drop your file to the artboard. Okay, and here we have it. Now, once we have the file open, you can see that the text is editable, so you can change the text. And also you'll see here in the layers panel, let me open it up so you can see it a little bit better. We have different layers that correspond with different elements. So we have background layer, the stripes layer, the stars layer, and finally we have the frame. Now let's start with the easier thing to do, and that will be changing the colors. As you can see in this template, the colors have this little triangle in the right bottom, and basically what that means is these colors are global colors, and that is going to help you with changing the color scheme, because you won't have to select each and every element and then change the color of that element. Let's say instead of red you want to have another color. All you have to do is double click. Let me just say one thing, make sure you're not selecting anything, so deselect everything and double click on the color you wish to change here in the swatches panel. As you can see, it's global color. So let's say instead of red I wanted to make it green. I don't know why you would make it green, but let's say you do. Okay, if you check this preview button, you can see immediately how it's going to affect your template. And one great thing is, since this template utilizes gradients, you won't have to change gradients individually, but as you change the colors that the gradient is made from, it will change automatically, as you can see here. So let's finish changing this to green and preview, and voila. Of course you can do that for any other color. Now this really looks hideous, so let me just change it back. And there we go. I mean, that's a very simple way of editing the colors. When it comes to editing the text, all the text is left here, so you can edit it. Now you can do that in basically three different ways. You can either press T on your keyboard, which will activate the type tool, or you can simply click on the type tool, and once it's activated, you'll see once you hover over the editable text, it kind of changes. So just click on the text. Let me click here, and instead of us, I'm going to type here me. Now one more thing to consider. Let me open up window, type, character, so you can see some different things you can do here. Okay, one thing to consider is if you're working in newer versions, you'll have the option of all text or all caps here. Here you don't have that. So if you want to change this, you'll have to do it manually. Now, we can also change the font. If you don't like this font or you want to have a different font, select the font you want to change. And here in the characters panel, we can select the font family. Let me select something. Okay, we have selected this text. We're gonna change the style, and of course here you can change, you can change the size, you can change kerning. Basically, you can play with it when it comes to the character panel and create the perfect text for you. That was it. Yes, the color of the text will also change with changing the colors from the swatches panel. Okay, that was it when it comes to Chapter 2, editing the file in Adobe Illustrator. If you have any additional questions, please don't hesitate to send me an email and I'll try to respond as soon as possible. In the next chapter, we'll talk about editing the file in Adobe InDesign, and I'll see you there. Bye!